Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want to no one.
Gotta get up every morning. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no. Big boss, oh no. You gotta get up every morning. Big boss getting richer every minute. Oh no.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Some of you guys are here right at the bell. It's awesome. Let's go. Stoked to see you guys. Hopefully this chat works. I had a little bit of an issue with it yesterday. It looks like the Kick chat is still not working. I'm gonna have to send in a support ticket for this this chat thing that I'm using. Sheep chat it's called. Not working very well. Was working fine before, now I don't know why, not working. I'll try to keep my eye on the... What I'll do is yeah, it looks like it's already crapping out. Just gonna pop out the regular chats. Really, man? I don't understand why this thing doesn't work sometimes. Just keep an eye on this stuff. I'll have to just pop out the regular chats on hopefully that works. Yeah, man, the market did retrace a bit there yesterday, so hopefully a little bit of a bounce today. A lot of positions in like the buy spot though, so won't be bad for Riaz. I'm gonna go over every position that we're in today. There's a lot of them, so we'll go over everything today, and then we'll have a look and see. Yeah, I'll look at any charts you guys want to. You just post them in the chat. Just give me a minute here. I'm just gonna go over the main markets here first, and then we can go from there. Just stupid chat, man. Like the software should just work. You know what I mean? It's the last thing that I want to deal with is like software. Just pop up both these chats so I can keep an eye on it. Okay, good enough. Yeah, I'll go over everything, Melons. Let's get into the charts. Get into the charts. The audio levels are okay, right, boys? Sounding good, great. So, ES here first. You know, they did leave a pretty big level up here. You know, tagging a weekly spot here, so taking the liquidity out from underneath here and tagging the weekly. I think this is the weekly, yeah. Yeah, so trying to hold on to this weekly level. They did hit the liquidity spot, so you know we could see a move back up today. A little worried about this though. If we do go back up, this spot right here, you know, it's pretty big rejection, and that has not really been tested yet. So, you know, the liquidity above this 4-hour candle here, I'd be watching out for shorts. But but they are holding on to like this was the spot that I had outlined before. It's liquidity zone here. Talking about that a while ago. Looking at the 15, they did have a 15-minute gain and swept it, so I don't know. Not really the greatest setup here for me. We'll see what happens here. Kind of important for them to hang on to this level if they want to continue this higher. Might be another push down. Let's have a look over here. The next kind of spot down is not for a while. Let me just look at the hourly here. It's probably this here, yeah. It's probably this, I would think. The next spot down. Kinda. That's what I would think. So we'll see. They start losing this level and rejecting again, then I would kind of wait for this. They gain this hourly, it's probably on. This is the hourly order block, the bottom of it, right? So it's kind of important to hold on to that for if they do want to progress higher. Taking trades in that area wouldn't be the worst idea. It looks like they've already tagged it once, so it's kind of is what it is here. This is going to be the more significant thing to get over. Okay, looking at crypto. Let's look at crypto. I'm sure NQ is the same. Let me just look at NQ real quick here too. NQ is going to be in the same kind of boat. You can see the liquidity zone that we had marked out here earlier, before yesterday or whatever it was. Quite getting to it almost though. So these guys in the same kind of boat. You're looking at the hourly here. The hourly's, ooh, this looks worse for the NQ. I think 100% we're going to be coming a little bit lower. I don't know. That doesn't look very good to me, man. Let's just get rid of this stuff here for a second and look at the 4 hour. So this has kind of already been touched. I kind of like this zone here, this right here. I don't mind, or the liquidity underneath it. So a couple spots to be watching out for is this up here or underneath it, touching this, or the line that I have outlined here. The line I have outlined is like the bigger spot, but if they hold this would be a front run. It would still, like, I've seen that lots of times they do that shit too, right? So, but the liquidity under here is the big spot. This is the big spot to hold, but they might get close to it, you know what I mean, and not all the way. You got to kind of start looking for trades when they're down in this area. For shorts, if they do gain here and go back up, I could, this is going to be pretty valid for shorting. Even if they gain this 4, really. Oh, this played pretty good here, eh? Wow, that played pretty good. Even the bottom of it played. This isn't touched yet, so I'd keep an eye on this. That's played. This isn't really touched yet, so I'd kind of keep an eye on that and the liquidity over top of this. That's kind of a big range, but that's what I would kind of be watching. this kind of area. First here and then this area. Reconnect. I can see your chats coming in. I'm just gonna reconnect the thing here again. I really don't know what's going on with it. I have to do some work with it. Maybe it's because I'm using the free version that it's a piece of shit now. Anyway, Bitcoin. Let's have a look at it. 4 hour. So rejecting this 4 hour and just continuing kind of down. Holding the bottom. You know, they did lose the 4 hour here, right? Do we have a daily loss yet? Nah. I think we're gonna at least test the tops of this, right? And really maybe even the bottom of it. So, you know, that's this is still the re-add buy zone for me. We did gain a whole bunch of stuff, so this could hold now, you know. This is going to be the re-add spot for me. I'm not re-adding yet, but I'll be looking for re-adds down here. We took profits, lots of profits on the crypto. Not lots, like 25% of each position. There's still, we had a lot of positions, so it was still quite a bit. Euro. So we should really just look at the Dixie here. So Dixie finally started pumping. These cocksuckers, I swear. I shorted this. I tried to long the Euro or the Dixie like 5 times, man, and got stopped out 5 times before I gave up. Then they dump that. Then they pump it. You know, really ridiculous. Where did they stop this? Didn't quite get to it. This is a tested area too, man. Like, I don't know, man. I think that we could see one more move down. Testing the bottom of this. Huh. Just look at the daily here. Puts on serve. Yeah, I can look at it. I don't really play options, but you know, I would imagine you play it the same way. I tried to play options before, but I just ended up losing. So testing the bottom of this is valid. Like it's the bottom of this, hasn't been tested yet. I still think this might play. We'll see, but this is still valid, right? Tested the top, so they tested the bottom now. This starts gaining over top of this, then you know we can really talk about getting into a long trade here for a big move higher. And honestly, this might be like the big move higher because this thing's on a monthly setup. You know, this is still on a big monthly setup here, right? Had a big monthly gain, retest, held perfectly, and then they're just profit taking at the top of the monthly. So you know, they're still holding the top of this too. You they're holding the top of this on the monthly level. So this still looks okay. Just gonna try to restart the chat program here, man. One more time. Just one more time, man. So really, this is kind of the area that you want to be looking at for longs. I'm a little frustrated because I was trying to long this for a week. It's just a little early. So that kind of sucks, you know what I mean? It was a little early to the party, and then now it's going. So now I kind of have to wait for the next thing. So on the 4 hour, if it starts coming down here, be all right to take some shots at it. If we get a 15-minute gain. It's kind of what I'd be looking at now. But really, that move that pisses me off, man. Cool. That's kind of the breakdown. You guys wanted us to watch me or want me to look at the IWM, yeah? Oh, the Russell. Russell's banging. So they held, man. They held the monthly. I don't really trade the Russell too much, so that's why I never really... So yeah, this just looks like new highs, man. Right? They held here on the monthly level, then they started gaining again. So kind of just looks like new highs for me. Let's just look at the daily now. Oh yeah, this looking pretty good, man, honestly, for new highs. This was a really good range to get into. I'm gonna gain this daily here on the retesting the bottom of it. Would have been kind of hard. I probably would have got stopped out there if I was trading it. Yeah, so let's just look at the weekly here for a second too. So probably some kind of a pullback now at this point. I mean, it's already pulling back pretty severe off this liquidity grab at the top. So yeah, it's taking the liquidity here above this weekly. It's kind of like a big failure to gain here, right? With all this. Just let me clear this off for a sec. This is the level to the downside. Kind of expect the top of this to hold now at this point. So I would keep an eye on that level down there if you're looking to get long on this. But I at this point, the Russell looks like it's going to all-time high, right? Because it held the monthly here, right? So I would expect prices up here. Nice weekly liquidity grab here too. And then just a blast, right? So blast off of the weekly liquidity grab like that, and then gaining again. Looks pretty good for to go to all-time high. I think. I would kind of wait until this level, or like even the top of this weekly, kind of in that range, before some kind of play to up here. But really, like, you should be holding some for new highs at this point. Whatever trades you take on the daily level here. Let me just put these over globally here so you can see. Yeah, I don't believe that top one's gonna hold. Maybe though. This is kind of the daily one down here, but I kind of think that this top range may hold. If it keeps going down, then this is the daily one down here. I don't believe it'll get down that far. It'll probably start gaining in here. So in here you want to be looking for 15-minute gains. And then any trade that you take, you need to be holding for at least till a new weekly high, or did it fail the 4 hour here? It failed the 4 hour that was tested on the way down, right? Yeah, so see how this is lining up, right? There's a 4 hour swing here, and then so this is liquidity, right? You see this candle here is liquidity. So, you know, there's going to be liquidity here for sure. I would look at that. This is a mid-range trade, so, you know, not the greatest. It's better to take them when they're a lot lower. But if they do start gaining, you know, it's not the end of the world. Take a mid-range trade. Maryush, what's going on, brother? We were having little chat problems today, so your chat probably not coming on the screen today. But I'm seeing all your guys' chats. I don't know why, you know. It says connected, you know. Great. Kick, lost the server, connected. So really, I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, so that's kind of what I think for on the futures. Probably a little bit of a pullback, and then but I like to see them. I on the Russell here, I'd like to see it hold the bottom of this. Probably a little bit lower on the still to come. Kind of sucks for our stock positions. What else we got here? Let me just go back through the chats here, boys. Big C. Let's check it. Big C. This? It's the big C, baby. Ooh, this is stuff like this I like to look at. I like looking at things when they're here, you know what I mean? Because there's much, you know, there's just much room for this is something that I usually look at, man. Really, I like this one. Nice daily gain, nice weekly gain, and it's holding, and it held this too, right? So this looks good to go for sure. This is I'll hit this at open too. Melons, thank you. You know what I mean? Really. Got a 4 hour gain here too. Retest holding the 4 hour. Looks good to go, man. Looks good to go, and then, you know, you can you still need to target, right? You still need to take profits. Like, I would take profits here for sure. $10. That'll be like a 20% gain, and then I would take profits again at here. 13, and then I'd probably just let her go. Big C. We gotta add this to the to my list here. I should just get an order in right now. Just give me a sec, boys. Now I gotta put an order in on Big C. Appreciate that, man. I like when you boys bring me things that I can, you know, I can trade. It's awesome. I started using a new stock screener. It's pretty sweet. The one that's in Quest Trade. It's sweet. Like it can really granularly break down stocks that you're looking for. You know what I mean? Like I look for ones that are like, you know, 30 or 40% down on the year, but have had a 5% pop or a 8% pop. You know what I mean? And then try to find the weekly gains like that. But it's good. Like I was using it yesterday, and honestly, like there was a whole bunch that were. It was like every one I was looking at where I wanted to enter positions in. Like, better than just fucking going through all charts, you know. Just bear with me here for a sec. I'm fucking furious about this chat not working, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Big C. Let's get a nice big C. It might be because I'm using a VPN. I bet that's why this shit's all fucking up now. Big C. We're just gonna smash in at market too. Just gonna smash right in at market. All right, that order's in. Yeah, maybe old school. Maybe it's messing with my chat. It could be. It could be. The worst part is like I have to use a VPN if I want to access my programs. Indonesia, it's like they don't. Even anywhere where I am in Southeast Asia. Yeah. Okay, let's look at you guys had a couple other ones that you wanted me to check out here, yeah? Big C, what else? Serve, let's check it out. Puts on serve, yeah. Oh wow, this thing just died, yeah. Yeah, I can't. Nothing to talk about here, really, though. Guys, gaining the weekly pre-market, though. Really? Gaining the weekly pre-market. We'll see, though. I think that's probably just gonna get slammed down. This is pretty low, though, dude. You know. They held this. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really to talk about with this guy. This is too far down. SoFi charts, chat charts. Looking pretty good. New weekly low at a level. Second test on it, but that's okay. And then gaining the weekly. It's okay. We'll see if this closes the week up here today. That will look a lot better. I wouldn't touch it until it's there. Even around $7, maybe. $7, something like that. Yeah. What's up 74% pre-market? Serve? Really? Well, yeah, I know it's up. It's up for sure. It's up. Yeah. You're not gonna buy it here though. You know what I mean? Like it did gain the weekly. It did gain the weekly here, but now you need to wait for it to retest, right? So you need to wait for it to come back down to, like, you know, here. And if it doesn't, then you just don't take that trade. Yeah, it's gonna run. It's running right into this weekly too, right? So, like, you know, there's gonna be a rejection there. I mean, this still looks okay for a trade. There's a gap down here. The gap here. This looks okay for a trade. What do you think? I think so. Fill this gap. Is that a daily gap? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. This looks okay. Underneath here, do you think it loses this whole level? Maybe. I don't know about that, dude. 4? Like underneath all this? I don't know. Maybe. I would think the bottom side of this would play, at least. would think. So that's at 568. I would think that would play. I mean, for a trade. All you're looking for is the first profit target, right? Even this could play for a trade. Top side of this, right? Top side of this weekly. So if you take a trade here, you know, that's 30% to the first profit target. 30% to risk 8. You know, I'd take that trade. Yeah, I mean, sure. They still gain this weekly after a new weekly low, and they're testing the trend start, right? So this could hold as easily as it could fail. And this isn't you know, they tested the top of it here, so the next thing to test would be the bottom of it here, really. But this could still hold because, you know, they gain the weekly. Like I could see a move like this first, and then like this. But they're not really gaining this weekly yet. So we'll see. They're down pre-market, or they're still gaining it. If they close, depends where they close today. If they close it up here, then yeah, this trade becomes pretty valid. Right here, at like 675. If they close it, you know, down today, like down here, then it's not as nice of a trade. I don't play the options. The whole decay shit just fucked me up. Could never get a hang of it. Never get the hang of it. Yeah, I believe they move. Lots of options move. But I don't know. I always just lost money playing options. So I just didn't anymore after I lost enough. Try to reconnect this chat. We'll do it live on screen here, or maybe we better not because there's probably passwords involved. Yeah, you know, I think I'm good on the options. I like my trading like as boring as possible, man. Like really, I like my trading super boring, and just like, you know, taking my 30% gains or 20% gains, and that's it. Moving my trading is so boring, man. I trade on the weekly mostly. OPTT. I trade on the weekly mostly just because, you know, I'm just lazy. Yeah, let's just look at this and see where we're at. This one kind of looks interesting. I'd kind of wait for that though. Like they are just rejecting this, but this will probably play for a trade. When things are this crazy, like drowned out, you need to make sure that you use proper stops. Because this could easily just fail, you know. On the weekly, so yeah, gaining the weekly, yeah. So I'd be waiting for this area down here. You know, they may hold something in here, who knows. But if I was gonna trade this, I would be waiting for something down here. They're probably not gonna get to it, but maybe. Yeah, I just don't like trading, especially on something like this. You know what I mean? Like that's a big, if they do slide down there, that's 42%. So you need to wait for down there, right? So they've tested the daily down here. They didn't test this weekly yet, yeah, so I would wait for this area. Yeah, not really tested down here yet, so this is the area that I would wait for. Something like that. Anyway, let's try to fix this chat together, yeah? Yeah, I don't know why. Let's take out all these, man. Let's try that. We're gonna take out all the connections and we're gonna connect it back up again. Apologize for this bullshit, guys. You know, really, at least get the markets up here for you guys to watch. Honestly, this stuff looks like more down, man, for me. That was a pretty good spot to take a short. Really looks like a bit more down to me, man. This would have been the spot to short, I think. Right here and right here. Have to wait until they see if we get a move like this, and then like this. Short here. Connection. Okay, let's delete all the connections. All connections deleted. Okay. Great. Connection, disconnect. All. Exit. Sure, exit the program even. Start her back up again. Clear cache. Clear it, man. Okay. Add connections again. Service, Twitch. Mainline trades. Yes. Okay. Reconnect. So let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. So it's connected. We can refresh this chat here. Test this. Tests. Okay, everything seems to be working okay. We'll see for how long. I don't know. I just have that connected now though. Yeah, it seems to be working okay now, right? Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, seems to be working okay. Let me at least connect up to YouTube again too. Who knows? This is probably just gonna be a crapshoot again in like a minute. Add service. YouTube. Yeah, I can check whatever you want, Ken. Just pop her in the old chat there. Type again to see if that link broke the chat. Okay, working. Yeah, maybe I just needed to reconnect these fucking things. So let's see if that works, and then hold on, I just want to reconnect Kick here too, and we'll get her all golden, you know. Okay, save. Okay, bly. Okay, good. All right, I think we got her all down. Ken, let me look at your chart. I hate this, man. Why do you make me pull these things up? This is the Bitcoin on base one. Really? Can just give you a quick rundown on it, all right, bro? Taking the liquidity out from underneath here. On the daily level. Not looking good. That was a big liquidity spot. I wouldn't be touching this until you got back over the 4 hour. You need to be making closes above that and then a retest of that area. Bitcoin Cash on base. So is it just the Bitcoin Cash chart? Like, is it the same chart as Bitcoin Cash? I swear to God. It looks like Bitcoin Cash got to our spot down here. Nah, it's not the exact same chart. I thought it was just the same chart, but just like cheaper, you know? It's not the same. That's all right. Anyway, that's the rundown on that thing anyway. It took the liquidity, look for a pump now, and we'll see if it pumps, you know? See if it does anything with that liquidity. But really, I would not be touching this until it gains this, right? It needs to have a gain over the 4. So you need to have some kind of movement like this. It would be even better if they gain this too, then back down and hold the bottom of this. It's kind of what you like to take shots at it here is not a good idea, man, because this thing could go much farther down, right? Who knows how far down it goes? There's no chart to look at. Just this last little bit on the 4 hour, you know what I mean? It's just like one other 4 hour here. Yeah, it's not very. This is not very convincing. You know, there's nothing to look at. So up here would be even better because that would be a daily gain. So having a daily gain and then holding on to the daily, that's the kind of trading that I like to do. If you want to get involved in the bottom spot here, you know, you need to use tight stops, and then also you need to wait for you still need to wait for it to do something, not just like take shots at it down here. The first thing I would do is wait for it to get above here. If you want to get involved. So like some kind of move like this, and then buy this on a 15-minute gain, you know what I mean? Something like that is how I would play that. If you want to get involved down here, really, like, you should just be waiting for this and then taking a retest of this area. Kind of what I would do. Cool, boys. Chat's working. Let's go. The kick's still not working though. Shit. So the only reason I was using this stupid chat thing was to get so I could aggregate all the chats. Not that we get a ton of chats on anything, but just kind of preparing for the future, you know. When I'm streaming to 100,000 people. Yeah, right. TLT, yeah, I'll look at it. It looks like the chat stopped working again. God damn it. TLT. Yeah, no problem, Ken. I'm happy to help you guys, man. Really. TLT. This? So rejecting the weekly level, holding the weekly level. Kind of caught in between two zones now. You know, so, you know, there's nothing to talk about here. If we start getting above here, then a retest of that area, you can talk about trades. But buying here would be anticipating a breakout. And this could reject here and go here. You know what I mean? So, not really a good place for buying it. You need to wait for this. Wait for it to clear that. You need to wait for it to get above this, and then a retest of this area, basically where it's at right now. Kind of the area that you'd want to buy it right here, but first you need it to get it needs to get above. Like right now it's just rejecting. This is right. It came right down to the you know, the bottom here, yeah. Kind of the zone to hold. You know, now that I see the bigger zone that it's in, you know, this is the zone to hold. So for a longer term play, not too bad. I think we could get back up there pretty easily. Yeah, that would be where I'd be looking for longer term. Not bad though. This is, you know, this is the area to hold. This is kind of like Warner Brother. The one that I'm in is kind of like this. What's it called? Warner Brothers, I believe. Yeah, Warner Brothers finally started to pop, man. You know, I've been talking about this one forever. but like finally this is starting to go. And the reason I bought this and I put money into it is just because like we're at the fucking, you know, we're at the bitter end here, you know what I mean? So if this doesn't start gaining, it's gonna just die to nothing. So I don't think Warner Brothers is just gonna die. Pretty sure we can get back up to $18. I'm in this from like up in this range though, from this daily gain, and then I started. Was it this monthly gain maybe that I got into it here? No. Yeah, it was this weekly gain up here. I was buying this since here, and I added more down here, a bunch. It was this weekly gain here. This weekly gain and then retest. I believe I was getting it on this side. So just on a retest of this weekly. Stocks like this. Also this weekly gain too, right? Stuff like this, you know, I just, when I purchase stocks like this, a lot of times I don't use stops. I'll just average down positions, and if I don't like it, I'll cut it loose at like a 25% loss or whatever. I don't put like huge positions into stocks though. I don't like putting in like massive positions because you they have those big dip days, you know what I mean, where like you wake up and the stock's down 30% or whatever, and you can't stop it, you know what I mean? So I don't like that. So that's why I never really put like, you know, 10 grand into a stock or anything like that. It's always just like, you know, under a grand usually, or like up to like $1,500, I guess, if it's a good one. I'm into Tesla for a lot. Tesla's like a trade's worth like 2 grand or something like that, or 3 grand. Not a lot, but more than I usually put into a stock. This one I'm into a lot because I averaged down a whole bunch. Yeah, Tesla was good. I took 25% profit, and then this still looks great for long term for me. We should just go through all my positions here, yeah? Probably a lot of them look like shit, but some of them will look alright. AMC, I still think we're due for one last pop. At least I was hoping. These are going to be my targets if we pop it. B&B, weekly gain, retest, even from down here. Kind of piddling out, right? Still holding. Like to get a little bit higher. This one I'm underwater in. I took this weekly gain retest here. This one looks pretty bad, actually. Might be one I have to cut loose. This could go a lot lower, man. It could go down here. Yeah, I might have to cut this one loose. It looks like it's starting to get a little action there. Had a daily gain. AMD, you say? AMD. Let's check it. Yeah, you know. Holding the weekly. Holding where it needs to. This one could pump today. Really. We're probably gonna have a pump day today, I think. But then I think it's gonna follow by a big dump day. Or a big dump next week. Pretty big short opportunity up here. VO on Friday I think is going to be in full effect today. But then we'll see what happens right after V bottom Friday. V bottom Friday could turn into just everybody shorting, you know. Nvidia presented a pretty good short too, right? Yeah, look, I had this all drawn out. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad, you know. Had this drawn out. That's funny. I think here for Nvidia 96. Apple. Ooh, Apple putting in could be a short today. I like this area too on Apple, 199. Yeah, Meta had a big weekly short a little while back. Didn't work out though. Yeah, see, presented this weekly short, but it didn't work out. It's shorting again on the weekly level. That's a daily short too. Did this before though, right? Didn't work out. Could be, maybe. Regardless, I think it's going to be a pump today. I got into a couple, some dirty ones last night, yesterday. This one I'm in. Look how far down this thing is. Can't believe I'm buying this trash. It's so funny. It's a weekly gain retest. Oh, we'll see. Maybe if this thing goes, it'll go like 100%. And this guy testing the weekly here. Digital mining, I know. It's so bad. XPLA. This? On BitMEX? The index? USDT? Ugh. Did gain the daily. You at least have that going for you. You at least have that. You missed the trade though, right? Like this is if you got in it here, then it's okay. You know, it's okay to trade this stuff, but you just need to trade it correctly, right? Like you need to put in, you need to get into your position here, and then your stop needs to be here, because like this thing could just go to nothing. First target on this would be here. Top of the weekly. It did make all-time lows, so this is, I don't like trading things at all-time low, you know, because there's no price action to look at to this side, so you really don't know how low it's gonna go. It's testing the weekly continuation down right now, right? So it's kind of that. But if you're not in a trade on this, like you missed it. You could have got it in a trade here, and if you did get in a trade there, really the stop should already be in profit. I guess you could take a PT here, would be on a gain of this high and the liquidity up here. So just new highs would be first PT and stop move. That's how I would play that. It's like Big C, yeah. Similar. Big C at least gained the weekly. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit different than Big C. This thing hasn't gained shit, and it's all it gained was the daily off of a new all-time low. Pump is the ticker? What's pump? This? New York. Yeah, pump. Yeah, this looks okay too, really. So, you know, had a weekly gain on the inside after making new lows here, holding the important level. Came back down, testing it, gaining this weekly here, coming back down, taking the liquidity. Good for a trade, you know what I mean? To try to get back up here. If you're in it already. Even if you're not, you could easily just buy the retest of the daily here. And then put your stops here. if you wanted to get involved in this range and then shoot for up here. I do like buying ones that have taken, you know, some kind of more serious liquidity like this. Big C did look good. Let's look at it again. Yeah. This one does look okay. I like it. I got a couple other crazy ones here too. Got this one. Oh yeah. Looking good, right? Little daily gain here. Absolute last level basically to hold. See if we can get this gap close. Kind of the area that I'm looking for. Got this guy too. Okay, not too bad. Retesting the daily, weekly gain. Tested the bigger level back here. Drop box. Did make new highs here, right? In from here. Oracle. Looks like it got to my box. That box was put in there like when we were down here, man, really. I think when we gained this is when I put that box there. You trade futures, Melons? I like trading stocks better, man, honestly. It just my stock trading just works out better than my futures trading. It's not so stressful, you know? Trading stocks a lot better just on the and crypto too. I trade a lot of crypto. We're in a ton of crypto positions. What list was it? Oh, the blue. These are all our crypto trades. We're in Bitcoin from here, leverage 30%, 30 times, and then most of the alts are all either 10 or 5 times. So we're in all the alts. Everything's up tons already. Yeah, options I guess would be good to hedge positions. People always told me that, my mentors. But I don't know, man. I just never really got into it, man. Like I said, I always just lost money playing options. I don't know why, man. I just could never get the hang of it. We're into a lot of good crypto positions. All the stops are in profit. Everything is not. This one is not really a position that we're in. We're in. This is a dividend that we get paid. XLM looks great on a retest, man. That looks pretty good on a retest too. It comes back down. I'm in Sheeb too. Let's go meme. Let's go meme coins. Yeah, you know, you can always just use a VPN to get around that shit. The KYC that these places do for you know, for checking you is not very you know, thorough. That's for sure. Mega, crazy about Trump. Yeah, I can't see that guy losing now at this point. This MAGA, right? DJT. Oh, yeah. You know, held where they needed to here. Let me look at this on a bigger time frame. Not quite getting down to the monthly, yeah. Trump assassination sneakers. That's great. That's so good. No, really though, I can't see that guy losing at this point. Like, there's no way that guy's gonna lose. Doesn't look too bad, man, really. If it retests that, this looks okay to go. And like, when is that election? That election is this year? This thing could blast, you know what I mean? Really. If that guy wins the election, you know, this thing could really go. Just do a little fib on this, yeah. I would think, honestly, I would kind of bet on it at this point that this is going here. Yeah, probably not a bad idea for longer term play. I'd wait for the daily gap close. This gap close that was made. This gap that was made at 32. I mean, it's even if you're playing it long, it doesn't, you know, even right now, it doesn't really matter. If you're playing it like long term kind of deal. We got market open in about 20 minutes. Should look at the ecom calendar here. We have anything firing up today? Just open this up here a bit. Kind of squashed. Nothing today? Nothing today or what? Friday. Nah. Nothing happening Friday. Trump coins in the wallet. Be careful with those altcoins, bro. Especially those meme ones, man, that you bring over here sometimes. It's like, you know, so many of these things get delisted all the time, man. I don't know how long you've been in this game, but you know, it's this happens literally, you know, week in, week out. Oh yeah, they're volatile for sure, man. That's an understatement. Yeah, when they go, it's great, but when they don't, when they die, and the worst is when they get delisted and then you can't even get your money out, then it's just over. You're not even a bag holder at that point. You're just like, oh great, it's just like what? Yeah, as long as you're, risking your money appropriately, that's all that matters. That's why, like, most of the crypto that I trade is on perpetual contracts, right? So, like, there can be a stop. I do have spot positions in Bitcoin. And that chest, whatever that chest thing is, because it pays me a dividend. Yeah, they're souvenirs. Yeah, sure. Souvenirs when delisted. That's great. Jupe. Jupe in it. Pretty legit level that they tested. Yeah. Untested zone. Kind of off to the races a little bit anyway. If you did want to get involved in this, I would be waiting for some kind of... Oh, they tested the weekly already too. Kind of missed the trade on this guy if you're... tested the weekly right there. Didn't really give too much opportunity. The next thing would just be this daily. They already tested that too. It's the bottom side of this is still something. Hitting the top side of this already, but this area has already been tested, right? So really the next thing is just kind of this or this. Kind of just put it up here. Yeah, I'd put it up here at this. Kind of be the next big zone. So they already tested this here. So the next thing to do would be to go here and test this move. This move here, this weekly move that got close to the all-time high, and this like weekly swing. All right, market open 15. Just gonna grab a quick drink, boys. I'll be right back, yeah? All right, boys. Let's see what is gonna happen. What is gonna happen here? Do I have some other music too? Why you don't like the music? I do. Sorry, bro. I have to use DMCA free shit, right? Or else it gets, I get in trouble from YouTube. Royalty free, yeah. I know it's brutal, but what are you gonna do, right? You have to. It's kind of it's kind of what you have to do when it's like one of the bad parts about streaming is you can't use real music. Music's just kind of for background anyway, not really, yeah. Not really for anything else. Really, I'm gonna have to like talk to these guys about this, about the chat though, not working. Okay. Background calm music. All right. All right. Let me try it. All right. We're on the calm music. Market open. 10 minutes. Brought to you by your favorite voice, Jay from Mainline Trades. Probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream today. My girlfriend wants to go to the grocery store. That's what we're doing for Friday night. Good times, man. Good times, man. Let's see, it was a pretty big red day yesterday, man. I'd like to see some of these things pump. Really, this one I'd really like to see pump up a bit in pre-market. That's good. Really, I got into this one kind of, you know, not where I should have really. I was buying close to the top of the weekly. Really bad decision buying yesterday. If I would have just waited for today, I would have had a way better position. You know, this is kind of what I look for, man, in trading, man, you know. Where we gained, then we wipe, we sweep out the lows, and then we gain again. And then we come down and test the previous. Really, this is like one of my bread and butter setups, you know. This is, I trade this setup day in, day out. And then when you see it on the long time frame like this, on the bigger time frame, it's usually golden till at least here. It's like a double up, man. I think we'll see. Yeah, they did it here too, right? They did it here too, right? So they came down. They gain this. They gain this with this. They swipe the lows. Another pump again. Down. Testing the previous. Pump. You guys been liking my shorts that I've been putting out on YouTube? Been getting a bit of traction there. 10 new subscribers this month. Let's go. Yeah, I can see your chat, Ken, but it's just not coming on the screen. I don't know why. I have the YouTube or the Twitch chat popped out, so I can just see it on Twitch. But it's, I don't know. I'm gonna have to deal with because I want to use this program, right? But it just all stopped working today. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine, or yesterday it all stopped working. I reconnected all the things. It's still not working. I don't know why. All right, 5 minutes till the open. It's like ES is trying to fail this year. Probably a good idea to keep an eye on this down here on ES. Maybe download it again. I even updated it. But yeah, maybe I'll uninstall it and reinstall the whole thing again, and I don't know, try that way. Yeah, reinstall. I just updated it because they was asking for about an update, so I re-updated it. Maybe I'll uninstall the whole thing and reinstall the whole thing. And just do everything from scratch again. It's a good program because you can connect, you know, it aggregates all the chats into one. Not that I get tons of chats on everything. I'm just trying to think for the future, right? Like when I have, there is sometimes some people that come and go on YouTube. So then I don't want, it's better to have it all in on one panel instead of having 3 panels up for all the chats. I haven't even looked at the other yeah, see, I had a chatter on Kick and I couldn't even acknowledge the person. Sucks, you know, because I wasn't watching it. Yeah, it looks great when it works. They do have a Discord, so I'm just gonna send them a Discord message. It might be something to do with, because I'm just using the free version of it. I still haven't paid for it. If I need to, I'll just pay for it and get it, or whatever I need to do, right? All right, 3 minutes here. So we're just gonna watch the market open on the big boys here. Then I'm gonna rip through all the stocks real quick just to see if any action there, depending on what happens here. And then that'll probably be the stream for today. And then it's Friday, so happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a great day trading. Make sure to stop by the YouTube channel. I will put out another crypto top 50 review for cryptos. Looks we are seeing some sells here. Let's see what happens. This is it. This is one of these prime setups that I talk about, right? Like this is it gained the 15, swept it out. Didn't gain again though. I like to see it gain up here again and then come down and test it. But even getting close is still okay. It'll probably end up being something like this and then this. Was hoping for a pump it, a fuck it Friday and pump it, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not looking like it anyway. All right, market open 1 minute here, boys. I'll look at those in a minute, alright, Ken? Let's just see what happens here in the market open. Looks like it's a dumpster fire. Bit of a dumpster fire. ARBK. ARBK. Can we check this? So ARBK, these guys didn't really gain the weekly. You know, they did, but then they just rejected it super hard. So I'm gonna pass on this guy. Another 2% down on this guy. Huh? Ugh, look at this market. Not good, not good. This guy 4% down. Oh god, not good. All right, let's check these on SJVN Limited. SJVN Limited in New York. Not for a buy. I wouldn't touch this. It is pushing on the daily, but you know it's been struggling up here, so you know it could this isn't the best look on the outlook on the weekly, right? Ugh. Just keeping an eye on like some of this trash that I bought yesterday. These things really could fly. What I really need to do is set all my profit targets on these guys, because like these guys could just blast off in one day and go up like 100%, no problem, you know. A lot of down today. Nem. We did take profits on this guy. Kind of due for a pullback. Okay, well, this is going to be the stream, I think, folks. Bitcoin blasting off here too. Breaking out. Let's see if it can get above this zone. You know, Bitcoin starts getting above this. You know, I can't see it not going back to all-time high. Thanks so much for stopping in, guys. I appreciate you guys. Keep an eye on the YouTube channel for the crypto market updates. Maybe I'll do a dumpster diver episode too for some, you know, worthless stocks that look like they're going to be reversing. It's kind of my bag. All right, folks. It's good to see y'all. Trade safe. Hopefully we get a pump it Friday. We'll see. Could be a V bottom. Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you on Monday, yeah? Or on the weekend on the YouTube channel.